All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi here.
Let's go. I can't keep a straight face. And we are excited to check out some WILTY.
Or
Won't he?
Would I Lie to You?
And we're checking out who is Aubrey. Talk when I talk again and see what happens.
I just want to say it with you.
Could she be a stalker? I don't know. Could she be a stalk him?
I'm just saying, if she's a stalker, why would you invite her to the show?
That would be really traumatizing. Hopefully it's more of a playful stalker.
Yeah.
That would be the worst thing ever to have a stalker. Could you imagine?
No.
Like everywhere you go.
No, thank you.
Like I think some people probably who have really low self-esteem might be like, no, I would love a stalker. I need someone to care about me. No, you don't.
I had
luckily.
Small experience of that when I was in college when we were dating. Remember, he showed up to our engagement dinner and everything at Claim Gym. There was this kid who went to college with me. I don't remember. I just remember like hanging out with my friends and getting this text. And it's like, why aren't you talking to me? And he was across the room just staring. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then he showed up on the day of my
If I wasn't, I am now.
It showed up to the day that I had to give a speech in my communications class, and he wasn't even in that class. So that was creepy. And then remember, he followed me home on the freeway and was like driving right next to me, staring at me. And then
maybe like a booger sticking out. He was trying to tell you.
Showed up to our engagement dinner. I can't believe you don't remember because it was freaky. It was scary.
You can tell how threatened I was by this guy.
Clearly.
And if you're watching this, if you truly still are a stalker and watched every video, look who got the girl. So
I was like, oh, please don't.
And the first thing I did was I did not creep her out, even though I tried. We're gonna go it just by being myself. We are going to also Lee Mack's Australia mate.
That's exactly who. Oh nope. It's Steve's snail buddy. Snail buddy. Please tell me they raise snails.
Snail buddy. We haven't watched it. I don't think we've watched this one. For some reason that sounds familiar. I don't know.
Snail buddy? I don't know.
We're gonna go ahead and check this out. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload video. Please subscribe if you haven't. It helps us out a lot.
And if you like seal coughs, please definitely subscribe.
Oh, our cat's back.
Cat's back.
She wants in so bad, but then she'll just want out as soon as we let her in.
Here we go.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Aubrey.
Aubrey. Oh, did not think it was a guy.
So, Steve, what is Aubrey to you?
This is Aubrey. When he goes on holiday, I look after his pet snail.
Oh, okay.
Sarah, how do you know Aubrey?
This is Aubrey. He once followed me home for 10 miles just to return my jar of mango chutney.
And finally, Lee.
This is Aubrey. We were once threatened with eviction after we stole and fried our housemate's socks.
David, where do you want to start?
So stupid.
Steve, this snail, describe it.
It's got a shell and an undercarriage.
Undercarriage. Okay.
Welcome to Steve Davis Natural History. It's back to you in the studio.
It's a common garden snail, nothing special, and Aubrey asked me to look after it.
Where does he keep it?
Basically in an aquarium, the same as you would keep any type of snake or lizard.
So he keeps a common, normal, regular snail.
Totally regular snail.
The sort of thing one might find, you know, dozens of just in the garden. He keeps one of in a tank.
Yes.
Does the snail have a name?
This one's called Judd.
And what do you feed him?
Lettuce or occasionally dandelion leaves.
Right.
As a treat.
Or you should give him Frenchman as a revenge.
Just go back a minute. You specifically said this one is called Judd, which to me suggests there are others.
Yes, he's had others. The last one was Ronnie.
Ronnie before Judd.
Before Judd. And Alex.
Alex? Now, are you picking up this theme, Kurt?
Yes. Got this.
With your snooker knowledge, I mean...
Steve, does Aubrey have other pets?
He used to keep snakes.
What does Aubrey do for a living?
He used to work in the snooker club I played in.
Yeah.
And we got to be friends over a period of time. I was, to some degree, interested in snakes no longer. And that's how we sort of got a bit of an interest.
So does he live near you?
In the Romford area.
And when he goes away, do you go to his house to feed the snail?
No, the snail comes to me.
That must take ages. So what does the task of looking after a snail involve?
Fresh food and
Yes, of
also
course.
keeping the soil moisture.
And do you monitor the... Would you worry if he appeared a bit sluggish?
Very proud of himself.
At last, the art form has reached its peak.
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
Sarah, tell us the story about the chutney following.
I was in a supermarket and I did all my shopping, and then when I packed it up, I didn't realise that I'd left some chutney.
You packed up all the shopping apart from a jar of chutney.
Yeah.
Mango, did you say?
Mango.
Delish. Continue.
So nice. So then I went back to my car, I got in my car, I drove away, I didn't know I'd forgotten anything, and when I turned off the dual carriageway, a car was flashing me, and I thought I'd done something wrong. And it was this man called Aubrey, and he came out of his car and had my chutney.
Is this quite a special supermarket that you had to go all the way 10 miles to get this chutney?
Oh, it's called Lidl, and it is worth the drive, my friend.
It's worth that 10 miles
I
there.
wasn't at my house.
Right.
So I wasn't in London, where I live now. I was at a writer's retreat in the...
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
a place called Sheldon in the Cotswolds.
So you're sitting at the wheel, he comes alongside,
Yep.
and you see him holding the chutney.
Yep.
What do you do?
Well, I put the window down.
OK.
And he says, "You left this at the supermarket.
Creepy.
I've been following you."
And then how did you know his name was Aubrey? Did he then go, Anne, lovely to meet you?
No, he tweeted me. He tweeted me that night.
Saying what?
How's your dinner with your chutney?
Did you
That's the
reply?
stalker part.
No.
So,
So
hang
this
on.
is the first time you've seen your stalker since...
No, it's a year and a half ago. He's
Hardly
never
a
got in contact
stalker.
again. He's not a stalker.
She left some chutney and he brought it back to her. If
For
that
10
makes you a
miles.
stalker,
For
then I
10
think we're all a
miles.
little bit of a stalker,
This is just a
aren't we?
jar of normal mango chutney.
It's delicious, but yeah, normal.
Did you definitely leave the chutney there, or did he just pick anything off a shelf and then follow you, and he's here now?
Oh, yes, when you in the shopping, you found the jar of chutney.
Did you find more chutney?
I didn't, but now I'm scared, even though I know I didn't.
Did you?
All the audience members are going, yes, he stopped me for chutney once.
Now then, what about Lee?
Okay, so I know they're not guessing yet, but hear me out on this one. First of all, I don't believe it's her because if she hasn't responded to him, how they reach out to him to come on the show, all that kind of stuff, right? I mean, she could have later on said, hey, you know, I never responded to you. Wait, what, to be on TV? I can
Unless
see if
the
he...
show just reached out.
Yeah, but how would they know? Like, oh,
Like she
really?
told.
This guy messaged you? Let's message him. I don't know. I just don't really buy that. But I think it's nice that he followed her down. The creepy part was like the messaging, how was the mango chutney? But obviously he knew who she was, if this was real. He recognized her. And he was super excited about it. He's like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. She left something behind. Now, he might be happily married and not trying to think of anything like that. But maybe, you know, we don't talk to celebrities all the time. Maybe he was just really excited to talk to her. Like, I brought Sarah Pascoe's chutney back.
All I have to say is that if he really is the quote-unquote stalker, chutney deliverer, and all that stuff that they're saying about him, I would be mortified.
And he's just got to sit there and listen to it.
Yep.
And then when it's over, walk away.
Yep.
I'll see you later.
Lee, remind us of your story.
This is Aubrey. We were once threatened with eviction after we stole and fried our housemate's socks.
What was the name of the housemate?
Her name was Kathy.
And who caught you frying these socks?
The catching didn't happen till the next day because it was on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And we were about to go out celebrating. And we may have been, in my more carefree days, a little bit worse for wear. And so we decided it would be fun to fry these socks
So how did you fry them?
Well, as anyone knows, you want to go for your basic, get a bit of butter in, get it all hot, nice and heated, lay the sock like a thin piece of steak, one side, all you're doing is searing the edges, you don't want to cook the middle.
How did you know Aubrey?
But, well, me and Aubrey had been travelling together in Australia, and we were in Australia at the time. Did I tell you that?
No.
Oh, well, I just have.
Those socks were left in the frying pan, weren't they?
Yeah, overnight.
So who
Jill.
found them the next day?
The mother of the flatmate.
No way.
Yes, way.
Describe the crisis of the next day. The mother's there. She's come into the house. She's seen the charred socks in the frying pan.
Yes.
What happens next?
So we've come back late on New Year's Eve. Now New Year's Day, it's like 4 a.m. So I was still asleep, and it was Aubrey that got the grief of the mother.
Right.
What was she so cross about?
What was she so cross about? We'd fried her daughter's underwear. What do you think?
That's well,
not
socks.
underwear.
Socks is not underwear.
They are where I wear them.
Singular.
So the mother gets cross with Aubrey and says what?
She went, "Good day, Katie. How are you?" She's come in, and then she comes and she goes, "Screw! Who's done that in me daughter? Who's done that with me daughter's socks? I'm gonna go crazy." Oi, you, Aubrey, get yourself down here. So Aubrey comes down, wanders down in the kitchen. She went, "Struth, mate, who would fry a girl's socks?" And then he said, "Look, we were a bit..." And she went, "Don't you..." And she went crazy at him. She absolutely went crazy. She said, "I'm going to report you to the owner of the house," she said, "and I'm going to have you evicted."
Were you evicted? Did you have to leave?
We weren't evicted. We were threatened with eviction.
Yeah.
I think the landlord did then have a word. Aubrey was very much seen as the leader of the two of us. He's the kind of person... I mean, look at the different statures of the two of us. He can hold himself. Boy, can he hold himself. And... You're told not to smile!
We need an answer. So, David's team, is Aubrey...
All right.
What do you think?
It's not because the last time it was actually Lee. I think it's Lee again. I think they were friends. Sounds like a stupid story that two drunk people would do.
Yeah.
And two maybe immature people at a certain time. I think it's his story. I don't believe the stalker thing. And, I mean, I guess the Snail could happen. I guess. I guess it's believable. I just don't want it to be like, it's kind of boring.
I really, really hope it's Lee's story, because that's hilarious. And I could see the mom being more mad that, like, you could have burned the house down.
No, just
as
defacing
to,
someone's
like,
people get so mad at that kind of
as a
stuff.
sock. But I'm just
agree.
going to go with the stalker one. I don't know. I'm in between the Snail and the stalker. I think they all could be it. I
think also the way he looked at him at the end there. Almost like he looked at his friend. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Steve's snail mate, Sarah's condiment saviour, or Lee's sock-sizzling sidekick?
This is a problem.
It is.
What's the problem?
Well, the problem is no one would keep a single snail as a pet. No one would follow someone 10 miles just to return some chutney. And Lee would fry some socks, but it's clearly not Lee. So,
come on, what's
socks?
Socks, you're saying socks. OK,
Socks.
In that case, Aubrey, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Aubrey, and Lee and I fried our housemate's socks.
Aubrey is Lee's sock-sizzling sidekick, and the proof is found in this.
Oh, my God!
And who is that ever so camp, glamorous young man holding them up?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Aubrey.
That is hilarious. It also makes sense why he felt comfortable to tell him, "We told you not to smile," because it's his friend.
I mean, I can see him saying it to anyone because I'm assuming he's one of the producers now on the show. He's one of the main guys, at least. Woo, 2 Lee Macks in a row?
Wow.
I'm not talking about me. I guess last week Lee Mack wrong, but his story is never true, so that's just crazy. But yeah, it just seemed like they were friends.
I don't know if I'd have any crazy stories like that.
It doesn't have to be crazy, though. It can be just stupid.
That's the thing, like,
Oh, we all do stupid stuff. We've done stupid stuff with different people. Think about like maybe a prank or something stupid you did with your friends growing up, or I don't know, something dumb you said to somebody. I have to think about it, but I can think of plenty of dumb things that I've done, said.
A quiet reader.
If you like our reaction this way, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and following along. And until next time.
Goodbye.